What are the odds? Long, short, impossible?
I think he's scared. He keep avoiding me like that. Especially if I win, I'm gonna win this fight.
So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there, and this is not actually a fight; it's an exhibition.
When last week he did an interview and said that it's not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion.
Manny Pacquiao didn't hold back, calling out Floyd Mayweather after reports surfaced that Mayweather wanted their rematch to be an exhibition instead of a full professional fight. Pacquiao slammed the move, insisting Mayweather is running scared. "I'm ready anytime, no hesitation, no excuses," Pacquiao declared, making it clear he's fully prepared to step back in the ring.
He's just saying, I'm done. I just don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, because but I heard he's talking about promoter in Middle East area, Saudi and Dubai. People told me that if I'm willing to fight with to Floyd, he said anytime. I'm still in this sport. I'm active. So.
In a recent interview, Floyd Mayweather revealed that his rematch with Manny Pacquiao will be an exhibition rather than an official fight. He also admitted that the location is still up in the air, with the previously suggested venue yet to be finalized.
Back to that Sphere. What part did being at the Sphere kind of play when you taking that fight?
Well, as of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. This is not actually a fight; it's an exhibition.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it again, and hopefully we're gonna entertain the people.
Right. And as far as that, what's it gonna be like fighting him again? Like 11 years later now?
It's just I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy. I work out every day, and I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also. Another exhibition in Greece. So if I'm just sitting at home and I'm just working out every day, spending time with my grandson and spending time with my children, I said, why not go out, have a little fun, entertain, and put on some exhibitions.
The announcement stirred confusion, with many speculating that the fight might be cancelled rather than merely postponed or altered. Boxing streamer Adrian Rain posted on X, Mayweather vs. Pacquiao 2 is cancelled. Floyd Mayweather appears to have backed out of facing Manny Pacquiao, feeling misled, thinking the fight was an exhibition, only to later realize it was a professional bout, putting his perfect record on the line. Sources close to Mayweather's camp indicate he is consulting lawyers, fueling further uncertainty. Fans and analysts suspect the fight may indeed be scrapped, as Pacquiao has consistently insisted on an official rematch, refusing to take part in an exhibition, making the bout under Mayweather's proposed terms increasingly unlikely.
We'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. Like I want if Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like I want fight. Like there's a
Boxing journalist Mike Kopinger weighed in, stating that Floyd Mayweather can't simply walk away from the official fight agreement, especially after Netflix publicly promoted the bout as a professional rematch. Kopinger emphasized that Mayweather's attempts to reclassify the fight as an exhibition have only added to the controversy and confusion surrounding the highly anticipated showdown.
That really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight.
As Mather, CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, issued a stern warning to Floyd Mayweather, emphasizing that he cannot unilaterally change the terms of the fight. Mather stressed that a binding agreement is already in place for an official professional bout, and any attempt by Mayweather to push for an exhibition could be seen as a breach of contract, potentially triggering serious legal consequences.
I am going to assuming he does. I don't know if he needs the money or not. Let's assume he does. That's why he's coming down. Yeah. Just assume. So, and you're going to make, I don't know, what is it? How much? What's his guarantee?
Let's assume Pacquiao
needs something like $50 million.
$50 million.
Slow down for a second. Let's assume Pacquiao needs money too, because I heard rumors.
He probably does. Yeah.
Okay, so I do assume.
I'm not just putting on Floyd.
Hold on. I don't do the rumors, so let's do them today. Since y'all want to do them,
They both need the money, as y'all saying. Okay. So look, we still gonna fight and make good money. It don't have to be a pro fight.
He signed a contract though. It's executed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Netflix announced it. This is not just like, let me go.
So what does that tell you? Doesn't it kind of tip Floyd's hand that he's thinking, maybe it's possible, like I read into that a little.
Manny Pacquiao has made it crystal clear in recent interviews that he will only step into the ring with Floyd Mayweather Jr. if their rematch is an official professional fight, not an exhibition. He insists the outcome must count on both fighters' records, leaving no room for compromise.
Excited and ready to the fight. Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is this is what I'm waiting for.
Manny, you mentioned not being 100% the first time around. I think it was a shoulder, right? Was it a shoulder issue that you were fighting through? Popped up during training. To the fans who are excited about this, but a little bit worried about another injury coming up, because we're all 11 years older than we were back in 2015. To them and their concerns, you say what?
Well, both of us are disciplined fighters, so him and me, we taking care of our body, and we always work out almost every day and playing basketball like that. So right now, I still can fight. I feel like I'm still young. I mean.
Pacquiao has emphasized that he still believes he can compete at the highest level and continue building his official professional record. He insists he's not done fighting and wants real, sanctioned bouts that truly count, one of the main reasons he rejected Mayweather's exhibition-only proposal.
Continue my career, and I can, because boxing is my passion. Like, I grew up and I grew up in boxing. I started boxing when I was 11 years old. So I really miss those days, that the way I work hard, the way I train, discipline like that. I miss those days, because it depends how you discipline yourself. Like, time management, discipline is the most important thing. Like, because I'm a boxer for a long time, but not only a boxer, but I'm studying what is boxing, what is the secret of boxing. Like, I mix boxing to side.
Pacquiao has stressed that a rematch with Floyd Mayweather is crucial because, in their first fight, a shoulder injury kept him from performing at his full potential. He believes a second bout would finally showcase the real version of himself inside the ring.
Important to have a fight with Floyd Mayweather, because especially some fans are doubting about who's the winner. But I believe I won the fight. I mean, it's very clear. He didn't throw punches. He didn't throw punches.
He ran the whole fight.
No,
the aggressor.
Manny, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree. I think there's two people that believe you won the fight. One, two.
And Holyfield. Holyfield said he won the fight. Well, I hope you win this one.
But like I said, I respect the judges.
Right.
It's done already. That's why we want a rematch, because the people, that's a lot of question mark in their mind.
Boxing analyst Max Kellerman weighed in on the rematch controversy, suggesting that Mayweather's push for an exhibition rather than an official professional fight is likely an attempt to protect his 50-0 undefeated record. With age and ring rust now factors, Kellerman implies Mayweather may be unsure about prevailing in a fully competitive bout.
Bernard Hopkins, I was calling his fights on HBO. He fought Tavares Cloud, good light heavyweight, beat him easy, right? And he was like 49, and his body still looked like Hopkins. Then he came back a year or so later, and he fights Joe Smith. His body didn't look the same. Hopkins had a Spartan training regimen. He doesn't put anything in his body. He's a temple. He eats right. He trains right.
He don't drink.
He doesn't. But his body looked, by the way, I'm 52. I can tell you, it looks different after a little bit. Even when you're trying to get in shape, just the muscles look a little different. And Joe Smith knocked him out of the ring and stopped him, right? Floyd, maybe, I'm just speculating, but maybe he says this because he gets in the gym and he's like, Floyd's what, 49 and change. He's almost 50. Maybe he's right up against that thing where it's like, man, my body's not responding the same way.
Right, Max, they're grandpops.
They old.
Grandpops.
That looks like he got a little more than 10.
What I'm saying,
he's a little younger. Pacquiao's a little younger.
When you a grandpop, you think you're not the same as you.
Many in the boxing world believe Mayweather is being overly cautious, seemingly more focused on protecting his legendary 50-0 record than stepping into a true competitive battle. Pacquiao's camp has been firm that the fight must count on both fighters' official records, and Manny himself has made it clear he will only face Mayweather in a legitimate, sanctioned rematch. Analysts like Max Kellerman argue this situation underscores the stark contrast in approaches between the two legends, one prioritizing legacy protection, the other chasing a definitive, high-stakes showdown.
Big letdown of a fight.
That's another damn.
But this is like, all you have to ask yourself, Gabe, to me about when a fight is made is, are you going to watch it live or not? When it's on, are you going to watch it, yes or no?
I'm definitely watching.
Yeah, me too. So like everyone can shut up, right? Because we're all going to watch.
But I would not watch it if it's an exhibition, not necessarily live.
Yeah, you would. You'd still watch it.
I don't really watch all the exhibitions live.
Yeah, but whatever they call it, you're going to watch it. But you're right, though, as an official fight, because it brings in the intrigue of, we just saw Manny draw against a world-class fighter, whatever you want to say about Barrios.
Barrios is...
And Mayweather is right at that age, almost 50, where guys fall off a cliff.
Yep.
And he has the undefeated record to protect.
And
right?
it's Mayweather's identity, right? That's its whole identity.
That's why Mayweather doesn't want it to be a pro fight. Because you want to just safeguard
50,
that record.
50 knows a big thing. And if you lose that, it's like, okay, Floyd, so... But I would make an expedition because who's not going to watch it?
It's not up to him. He already signed a contract. It's a real fight.
That's what I don't get. How you sign a contract that you saying it's
about
not?
Retiring undefeated. It's interesting because you can retire. A lot of guys have passed Rocky Marciano 49.
Right.
No. But then they kept fighting and they lost.
Chavez.
Right? Yeah, Chavez has won. There have been others. By the way, Rocky Marciano.
ESPN reporter Andreas Hale shared that Team Pacquiao remains confident the fight with Floyd Mayweather is still on, despite Mayweather's recent comments suggesting it would be an exhibition. Notably, Mayweather has already taken an advance on his fight purse. Boxing journalist Mike Coppinger confirmed that Pacquiao's team is standing firm, emphasizing that a signed agreement exists for an official, professional rematch. They stressed there has been no cancellation and that Mayweather already agreed to the terms, meaning the fight is set to move forward unless any contract issues arise.
Absolutely a real fight. There's a signed contract. Mayweather signed it. It's in there. That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not.
I think what puts a damper on Mayweather-Pacquiao 2 was Mayweather-Pacquiao 1.
Many analysts believe Floyd Mayweather is prioritizing big paydays over risking his perfect record, citing his continued focus on exhibition bouts. Mayweather has already lined up multiple high-profile exhibitions, including potential events with Mike Tyson and a proposed fight in Greece against kickboxer Mike Zambides. This strategy reinforces the perception that he prefers safer, high-reward events rather than facing real competitive challenges. Pacquiao and his team argue that this approach lets Mayweather avoid the true risk of a rematch where his undefeated record could be on the line while still cashing in on massive global audiences and lucrative streaming deals.
Mayweather is legitimately going broke, folks. And there's no other way to say it than that, because Floyd has announced another exhibition set to take place this year before he fights Manny Pacquiao, which is already going to be, assume, a massive fight because it's going to be on Netflix. He has an exhibition with Mike Tyson planned in April or May, and now he has a fight against Greek kickboxer and martial artist Mike Zambides. I don't even know what to say about any of this. It's going to be in June, it's in Athens, Greece, and it's the third fight of the year for a Floyd Mayweather that is clearly going broke. And it's not just, and if you guys didn't see the video I did talking about Floyd coming back to fight Mike, this is not me sensationalizing. This is the truth. There is no speculation, you guys. Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't.
With the Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch now on the books and Netflix paying top dollar to stream it globally, many experts see this comeback as driven by far more than nostalgia or pure competition. The financial stakes are enormous, and with both fighters well past their primes, the payday is a major motivator, arguably as important as the sporting challenge itself. While Mayweather's legendary skills in the ring are unquestioned, his recent return from retirement and focus on exhibition bouts highlight how real-world pressures, big money, streaming deals, and promotional interests play a huge role in shaping the biggest events in boxing today.
The money! What's wrong with that? And why are we attempting to tease Floyd? Is Floyd? Yes, he's broke. Of course he's broke. He's a boxer. Did they say can't read? That's not to tease him. They say that he can't read. His best friend at the time said that he can't read, and he never denied it. I don't tease him for it. He was a guy who grew up in a boxing channel, right? I mean, it's one of these things. You know what you know. You know what you were taught. I didn't teach him about contracts. I didn't teach him about saving. I didn't teach him about investments. Who would have taught him these things? Of course he's broke. He's a gambling addict. He got baby mamas all over the. What do you mean is he broke? Of course he's broke. What boxer do you know that isn't broke?